Goodness has a price. And most people who call themselves good have no idea how expensive it is. The truth is, being good doesn't make you powerful. Being good makes you predictable. It makes you easy to use. It makes you easy to break. Society glorifies goodness because it's safe. The world loves good people because they obey. They follow the rules. They don't fight back. They forgive when they should punish. They wait when they should act. They stay silent when they should strike. But here's the harsh truth. The world doesn't reward good men. It uses them. Goodness without power is weakness. History proves this. The kind, the merciful, the selfless, they are remembered as martyrs, not rulers. The world writes poems about them, not empires. The ruthless built kingdoms. The kind built graves. Machiavelli warned against this illusion. He said, "A prince who is always good will be ruined among so many who are not. Because goodness assumes fairness. But the world is not fair. It never was. Good people think their purity protects them. They think kindness earns loyalty. But the world doesn't respond to goodness. It responds to strength. The lion that spares the deer doesn't become noble. He becomes hungry. Think about your life. How many times have you been punished for being good? You forgave when you should have walked away. You helped when you should have watched. You stayed when you should have left. You gave chances that people never deserved. And in the end, what did it bring you? Pain, disrespect, emptiness. Because goodness without boundaries destroys you. The world doesn't love good men. It drains them. People take your time, your energy, your patience, your kindness, until there's nothing left. And when you finally break, they call you changed. They call you cold. They call you heartless. But the truth is, you were never heartless. You were exhausted. Goodness without strength is self-destruction disguised as virtue. You don't owe your kindness to everyone. Not everyone deserves it. Not everyone values it. Not everyone will return it. The moment you treat your goodness as infinite, people will treat you as disposable. Look at nature. Every creature balances creation and destruction. The sun gives life, but it burns too. Water heals, but it also drowns. Goodness is not about being soft. It's about having the strength to choose when to be soft and when to strike. You must understand this. There is a cost to being good in a cruel world. And if you're not careful, that cost will be your life. The world will not thank you for being good. It will not reward your honesty, your compassion, or your loyalty. It will only respect your limits. If your goodness does not command respect, it will invite abuse. So stop trying to be the good guy in everyone's story. You are not here to be understood. You are not here to be liked. You are here to protect your soul. And to protect it, sometimes you must be cruel. Sometimes you must walk away. Sometimes you must become what the world fears, not what it expects. Because in this world, pure goodness is not strength. It's bait. The truth is, good people suffer the most because they believe everyone else is like them. They believe kindness will be returned. They believe honesty will be respected. They believe patience will be rewarded. But the world doesn't work like that. The world doesn't run on fairness. It runs on power. And the good man, blinded by his own morality, never sees the knife until it's already in his back. Machiavelli saw this centuries ago. He wrote, "Men are ungrateful, fickle, false, cowardly, and covetous." He knew that a ruler who trusts in goodness will be destroyed by those who don't. The good man believes the world will play fair. The wise man understands it never will. That's the cost of goodness. The pain of realizing that the world you protect doesn't protect you back. Look at history. Jesus preached forgiveness. They crucified him. Socrates taught truth. They poisoned him. Gandhi preached peace. They shot him. Goodness without protection attracts destruction. Because the world doesn't hate good people, it tests them. It pushes them until their goodness turns into submission. And when that happens, they stop being human. they become tools. That's what most people don't understand. The real danger of being good isn't that you'll be hated, it's that you'll be used. People love good men, not out of respect, but out of convenience. Because good men make things easier. They absorb pain without fighting back. They carry burdens that others drop. They forgive sins that others keep repeating. But every time a good man stays silent, he gives permission. Every time he forgives without consequence, he teaches others how to hurt him again. Every time he sacrifices himself to protect peace, he destroys his own worth. The cost of goodness is peace without power, and peace without power is slavery. That's why Machiavelli separated virtue, moral strength, from moral goodness. Virtue is not kindness. Virtue is the ability to do what must be done, even when it breaks your heart. The strongest men in history weren't good. They were disciplined. They understood mercy is valuable only when it's optional. If you can't destroy, your kindness means nothing. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, was good. But he wasn't soft. His mercy was calculated. His patience was deliberate. Because he understood that to rule, to survive, to protect, you must balance goodness with the capacity for wrath. Real goodness is not about never being cruel. It's about having the power to be cruel and choosing when not to be. That is moral strength. You cannot be truly good until you have the power to be dangerous. Otherwise, your goodness is not virtue. It's helplessness. And helplessness will always be exploited. Think about your own life. The more patient you are, the more people test you. The more loyal you are, the more people take you for granted. The more good you try to be, the more you attract those who live off goodness. Because kindness to the wrong people looks like weakness. The problem is not goodness itself. The problem is blind goodness. Goodness that refuses to set boundaries. That refuses to say no. That refuses to protect itself. You must learn the dark truth. Goodness without shadow is incomplete. The man who never shows his darkness will never be respected. The man who can destroy but chooses not to. He is the one the world bows to. Machiavelli wrote about this paradox in The Prince. He said a ruler must know how to act both as a man and as a beast, to fight with both law and force. The lion for strength, the fox for deception. Because only a fool believes goodness alone can survive in a world full of wolves. So stop apologizing for your strength. Stop shrinking to appear harmless. Stop confusing kindness with surrender. The cost of being good is losing everything to people who aren't. Be kind, but be dangerous. Be patient, but be unpredictable. Be humble, but be ready to strike. Because if your goodness doesn't scare anyone, it's not goodness. It's weakness dressed up as morality. The good man wants to heal the world. The wise man knows he must first survive it. That's the final truth Machiavelli understood. Goodness has no value if it costs you your power. So be good, but never harmless. Forgive, but never forget. Help, but never let yourself be used. Love, but never kneel. Because in this world, the cost of being too good is everything you have. And the reward for being wise is peace with power. Like the video, subscribe to Devil's Psyche, and remember, goodness without power is suicide. Be kind, but be dangerous.